Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilleys Landing Resort in Marina, Lake Taneycomo. We're going to do one cast today. I'm up here with Jackson. It is Monday the 15th of March. We got another 1.5 inches of rain last night. It came pretty fast. About 2-hour rain, I guess. Not super fast, not flash flood fast. And the table rock had hit 916 last evening, which that's up about 2.5 feet since the first rain Friday night. And I got a text from Bill Babler, who lives over on Table Rock, and he got 1.5 inches too. So he said he's up to 5 inches. Yeah, 5 inches of rain for this little deal. And so I came up here after I got an email from the Corps saying that they're going to increase generation to 3 units at 10,000 CFS. It's been running 2, which they're still running 2. There's the 3rd. They blow that horn when they release more water, so that would be the 3rd unit. But they're also going to run some floodgates. They're only going to run 3 units and 5 floodgates at that foot each. That's 5,000 CFS for a total of 15,000 CFS. So you get to watch them. Come on. I'll step out of the way. Now, if you don't know a lot about Table Rock Dam and how they operate, they have 4 units. This time of year, the units should be in operation. Sometimes they take them down for maintenance, but my only assumption is that 1 unit is not working, and they're having to run these floodgates to make up for the 4th unit that's not in operation. So they'll be operating at basically 4 full units. They're anticipating, with the water on the ground already fallen, that Table Rock will go above 917, 918, and this is kind of primitive. They're preventative. Beaver Lake's also running units. I'm not sure if they're going to run gates or not. They didn't get that much rain down in Arkansas. It's stayed up here fairly on the north end of the north side of state line. And neither did Bull Shoals, but they are running quite a bit of water on Bull Shoals right now, which is good. They need to keep that lake down for the summer. It'd be nice not to be flooded. But what this is going to do is warm up the water. It's 41.6 according to my graph. This should be at least 50-degree water that's coming in, so that it really should it should help the fishing. Fish should be a little more active in the warmer water, and it might bring in some threadfin shad. We said that a lot last spring when they ran floodgates, but we really didn't see that many shad come in. You just don't know, but there is a good possibility. We're hoping so. So we'll probably see this for probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 days maybe. I would like to sit here until that water gets to me. It's going to take a little while to get here. I'd like to see what the temperature is. You usually see some freshwater fish come over the initial push. So we might see some gizzard shad and some other things floating on the water. Maybe a spoonbill or two. Okay, here it is right here. I can see the off-color water just hitting me now. Oh yeah, it's pretty junky. Might be pretty unfishable for a little while. It's blowing a lot of stuff off the bottom right there where it's hitting the water at the base of the dam. I'll let you look. It's pretty nasty. It'd probably take 20 minutes maybe to clear this out. I'm gonna take the mic off. Yeah, that's unfishable water right there. That should give me a temperature change. Well, the water on the other side of the lake, on the turbine side over there, will be clear, still fish in. Let me see what the temperature is. Yeah, it's still going up. I'm up to 44 degrees, so we should see a little bit of uptick in the water temp coming over the top versus coming through the turbines. But if I'm going to fish, I'm going to have to fish over.
That water just changed.
It's nasty. I haven't seen any fish yet, though. Let's do a little fishing. I got an 8-ounce white jig on, 4-pound line. Just talked to some guys, been up here fishing a while. They said they had got a real nice rainbow down around the boat ramp. Okay, I'm gonna motor over that way. Get out of this yucky water. If you fish the edge of it, you get over where this crappy water meets the clear water, it might be pretty good. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see. Yeah, we're not going to get a whole lot of a bump from the water tip. That's okay. Just a little bit will help. Got quite a few boats up here fishing. A few guides, a few people just up. We're real busy. We're almost full this week. Our power went off last night about 8 o'clock. Didn't come back on until almost midnight. And it was, it actually affected about 300 homes. So we're in bed by 9 o'clock. Got to go a little bit further over. I'm still in the muck. It's not going to affect the outlets at all, except the rise in the water, in the water level. Current will be a little faster. But if any shad do come through, it's going to take a little while for those fish to key in on them. But it just remains to be seen whether we get any shad or not. Of course, we'll tell you if we do. This should clear out all the moss, or a lot of the moss on the bottom for sure. That's another good thing from getting this high flow. Yesterday, the creeks had cleared up. Turkey Creek and Rourke Creek had cleared up enough where guys were going in there and catching some nice fish and getting their limits pretty quick. That rain probably put a little more water in the creeks, but I'd say by the end of the day, should be able to go in there and catch some fish. Of course, it was a pretty warm rain last night. It was still around 60 degrees. So the water in the creek should be pretty warm. Supposed to get a little bit of rain this week, but there's not much in the forecast, so that's good. Let these lakes get back down a little bit, give us a little break. We did one cast drifted minnows yesterday. It didn't go as well as I thought it would. I've been doing a little better drifting minnows, plus there's been some guys drifting minnows yesterday, and I saw them begin out today, and they were catching some good browns. No keepers, but that kind of felt like a bite. Of course, I got a ton of moss on there. Okay, I'm going to move some more over in this. Over on this side. Anytime they increase the flow, it kicks up a lot of stuff off the bottom. And it's usually not very good. I'd give it an hour. Oh, I just had a good bite. Oh, I just missed him. No muck. Golly. I don't get many bites. I don't like missing them. Ooh, good fish. All right. Put on a show. That's a bonus to catch fish. And catch good fish. Didn't jump a whole lot. Got him under the chin. Oh, I want to fish this spot. This is a spot that goes from that flat, shallow flat to deeper water. Fish this edge.
What?
Fish this bank. I got a couple good bites.
We saw a few. We saw a shad go by, just one though.
Awesome.
It was just Laura.
Still. Saw a shad go by. Get off there. We're going to have to go back up here in just a second. I never know if that thing's cut my head off or not. Water's a little off color over here from the rain. I'll back out just a little bit. The last cast, then I'm going to go back up. Although I like this off-color water over here. I'm going to throw one more time. Got down too far. Actually caught a leaf. Okay, going back up. I love that smell. That smell of warm lake water. We don't get that on Taneycomo. Okay, I should get a good water temp now. Yeah, it's still only 44 degrees, so just a little bump, that's it. to see if I see any shad. I mean, you'll see them floating down on the surface. I've seen them so thick. But I'm not seeing any right now. It's still, the water's still pretty murky, but it's not, it doesn't have all the, yeah, it's still pretty bad. It's going to take a while to clean out. I'm going to go ahead and fish this. It's not horrible. So if there's any shad coming through and I can't see them, I might pick up a fish. Oh, look at that. No, but that's not uncommon. Yeah. They usually get their bills broken off. That's first cast. White jig. It's a good sign. Jackson used to lick all the fish. Not anymore. We'll drop it down a little bit. Hey, that's an awesome sign. He had a little belly on him, but most of the fish up here has got belly on them. So. Yeah, my jig's not coming back with a lot of stuff on it. That's good. It's a pretty Ranger. That's Rick Lysick. He got a new boat. a lot more flow and more depth. I'm not reeling as much. Even with an 1/8 ounce jig. I'm going to fish this other side of the boat real quick. That was a good bite. I just wasn't ready for it. Nothing on my jig. Ooh. Tell you what, we're going to go back up. To the cable again and just to see real quick. Water's really cleared up a lot. Very fishable. Still gonna fish this side now. Really do have to let it sink a lot more than I did before they started running this water. Captain B's got a fish down there. That's good. Temperature's up to 45, so still going up a little bit. Nothing yet. It really is early. Really give it a full day, and we'll see tomorrow. We'll come back up here in the morning and do one cast, and we'll see if there's any big difference in what we call the white bite. Down to the island here. I think that's where I'm gonna call it quits. Picked up some moss. Okay, well, I got to see some floodgates open, and you saw a couple of fish. But you know, we're always get excited when those floodgates open. Doesn't mean we'll get the white bite going, or just no guarantees, but we're hopeful. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. I've drifted down a couple times. It's 1 hour since they opened the gates, and the water's really cleared up a lot. I have seen a couple of threadfin shad in the water floating, and I've caught one other rainbow. Oh, I just had another fish on right there. So I'm right at the cable, and the current's pretty fast over here. Usually it's not too bad in this corner, but I just wanted to give a little report at the very end of this. We are seeing some shad. That I just threw out and had a fish on. Wasn't paying any attention, even in this fast current. There are a lot of boats up there right now. I don't trust my spot lock. It's been wandering on me quite a bit. I don't want to take it. I don't want to go above the cable. I'm going to throw over on this side real quick. Spot lock's going to get me in trouble. So, the takeaway to the end of one cast is I think we're going to see quite a bit of threadfin shad, so the white bite should be on. We'll see.